Hey there. So I haven't done an update like this in months and months and months. So I just thought I'd update everybody how I'm doing. It's been a interesting set of weeks. Um, since I'm those are the scarlet runner beans that come in really nicely. It's about Crusade Garden. It's one of my happy places. Uh, let's talk about the physical stuff. So last year I had that surgery, and yeah, cut open the top of my spine, pull out the tumor, and yes, I've had to relearn how to do everything, and it's still going on, and that's tiring. I still have balance issues, and I refuse to accept that this is as good as it's going to get, because I think it'll get better. I'm going to try and make it better. I'm going to work on making it better. But it's tiring, and if anybody told me April of last year that it was going to be this long, yeah, it probably wouldn't be a good thing. But in general, I've been derailed a bit myself, so I'm going to try this weekend. I have a 4-day weekend to try and get myself back on track with all the things I was doing for my physical health, and just get that back on the roll as I wanted it, because it's sort of all fallen to bits. But now, on the emotional end, I'm in depression. Those of you know me and know me well. No, depression has been my state of being forever. And then last December, suddenly, for the first time in my adult life, I felt happy, and that was like, what? What? Then in July, I started doing things that my body and mind not rejected to, and I'm sorry if this wind makes it hard to hear, but that's life. Anyway, I had a bout of depression, and my fear was that it was going to be here for the rest of my life. Because first bout of depression lasted 35 years, but Wednesday a week ago, I was going to the path of some of my self-destructive behavior, and yes, I know I can do self-destructive behavior, and I'm learning not to do it and to not feed that behavior, and I didn't. And it was like, poof, it's like, wow, the depression lifted. And it's just like, it was amazing. And I have a new counselor that I'm going to start seeing. And I got the idea of the new counselor before I had the major thing to talk to the counselor about. So a friend recommended a counselor to me, and speaking on the phone with her about it, because I wanted to get an idea, because Jesus, counselor shopping, I've been there, done that over and over and over again. And it's tiring. And I was talking about some of the stuff and some of my issues, and she named something that happened to me when I was 21. Well, it wasn't once, but she named one of the incidents, and I realized, oh my God, I can't even say that. And I've buried so much of it. And yeah, there was a period when I was 21 for about 6 or 7 months where I went through some really bad shit. And it feels like I suddenly, yep, that's where the problems come from. Suddenly, a lot of my dumbass decisions that I made in my life, and Jesus, I'm about to turn 57. Boy, have I made my dumbass decisions, as many of you know, and many of you have shaken your heads, and it's only because I think many of you stick around with me because I'm a decent kind of help. I help people when I can, but yeah, I need to stop doing that, and I am stopping doing that, and also trying to deal with that really, bad Bernard arrogance bit, which I really want to get rid of because I hate it, but I'm realizing I'm spending much of my life is shielding myself from feeling stuff and looking at the world and interacting with the world by developing thick personas that I stuck on the outside of me to keep stuff away. And depression was my drug of choice, because when I was depressed, I was just meh. So I didn't have to feel things. So I didn't have to feel, this inside that wants to scream, how dare you do that to me? Yeah, and I won't go into what it is. But I feel like, yeah, I've been circling around somewhere in my early 20s, mid 20s. Something happened that sort of broke a part of me, and I never been able to point at it. And then suddenly, just a few words from my friend on the phone call on Sunday, I suddenly broke it. I'm going, oh my God. And within days, it's been an insanely emotional week. I'm happy though, but an insanely emotional week. And I think it's not, I'm like, okay, is that the ballpark where things are? No, I think I found a spot where the body's hid, and I've got dug up. I got to dig it up and deal with it. And I think I have the right counselor. I'm going to be starting that in a couple of weeks. And I've got a month of appointments, and I'm hoping that this does it, because I want to generally be happy and content in my life, and I keep on sabotaging that way too often, and I want to stop doing that. So I don't know how many of you will see this. If you see it, great, wonderful. If you don't, maybe someday you'll see it. But I'm putting it out there. It'll be on Facebook. I'll put it on YouTube, and we'll see how many of you see it. Thanks for all your support. And many of you who won't see this won't know that I'm thanking you, but Jesus Christ, people, if it wasn't having, I am over and over again astonished at how many people have helped me and supported me and made it possible for me to go along, getting to where I am even today. And I am entirely and completely and totally grateful to you all, and thank you. And maybe the next update won't be so long. I'll probably tell you sometime around, late November, if I'm actually found the stinking heap of massive shit that I need to deal with. Anyway, back to my scarlet runner beans and lettuce and tomatoes and peppers and etc. And anyway, have a good day. Bye.